Hi, my name is Eric Batten, and today I will be presenting the concept map for cellular biology class and how it's broken down into several components. And I thought that organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry were a good start. And in organic chemistry, we can start with the elements. The elements that are essential for life are carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, potassium, chlorine, calcium, and sulfur. And you can even break elements down even further into atoms. Atoms and the nucleus of the atom consists of protons and neutrons, and an electron shell consists of electrons, and altogether protons, neutrons, and electrons give you an atomic mass. And the electron shell, the valence electron shell, or the outside of it, mostly interact with other atoms to form bonds. And right here we have oxygen and phosphorus to make phosphate, and these can break up into form bonds with lipids, form bonds with nucleosides, which are carbohydrates. And we can move over here into the organic chemistry realm of cellular biology. Proteins, which are the main component of cellular structure and function, are broken down into amino acids. Amino acids are long chains of amino acids essentially are proteins, polypeptides, and amino acids are consisted of carbonyls and amines. And amines are nitrogenous compounds, and carbonyls are the hydroxyl with the double bonded oxygen. And if we move over here to carbohydrates, carbohydrates are monosaccharides and polysaccharides. Polysaccharides, poly meaning many, there are many monosaccharide chains of monosaccharides to make polysaccharides. And monosaccharides can be a lot of sugars. And nucleosides are cytosine, adenine, thymine, and guanine. And these are actually the central sugars that make up nucleic acids, which are our DNA. Mixed with this phosphate backbone, you get the DNA structure with monosaccharide. Polysaccharides with lipids give you glycolipids, which is the long sugar that's coming out of the cellular membrane. And lipids, now that brings us to lipids. Lipids are the most important part of the cell membrane that holds everything that's in the cell, and outside the cell, keeps everything out. And obviously controls what goes in and out of it. And this phospholipid is actually a phosphate group attached to a long chain of hydrocarbon fatty acids. Saturated fats are single bonded hydrocarbons, long chains of single bonds, and a long chain of unsaturated fats contain double bonds, one or two more double bonds. And this particular region of these phospholipids are hydrophobic and they don't interact with water. And so this phosphate part is actually polar and interacts with water. And so that's very important for keeping things in and out of the cell. And for breaking down, if we look at sugars again over here, you can actually break down that into different functional groups like ketones, aldehydes, and hydroxyl groups. And the ketones are the two functional carbonyls, or the carbon hydrocarbons, and the aldehydes with the functional group and hydrogen at the terminal end, and the hydroxyl groups, which are the OH and hydrocarbon. And so that concludes my explanation of this concept map. All of it has to do with organic and inorganic chemistry and how it all relates to cell biology. And thank you for watching this video.